Hi Bestiedoes, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cacidoe, your favorite MUA. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I feel like we should get to know each other, or I guess you should get to know me. This is a relationship, so let me share some stuff about me. If you know me, this might be a big life update, and you might already know from the title of the video, but I want to share why I'm no longer vegan. Okay, but first, get into this new lighting setup. The makeup studio is getting a little bit more profesh, but like I am using all of my hard-earned money to buy all of these upgrades. So you want to know a way that you can help me out? By leaving a big thumbs up on this video, please. You have no idea how much it helps out the channel. And then if you haven't done so, click that big red subscribe button. And then while you're there, click the bell notification so you don't miss a video that I upload in the future. Now, let's get into this story time. You may be asking yourself why I'm making a whole video on why I'm no longer vegan. And honestly, the demand to know every single detail about my personal life by my millions of fans is just so high that I have to share everything with y'all. No, but seriously, if you've known me for a long time, this will be like a full major gag. If you don't know me and you're new here, you're just like, okay. But this is a big life change for me, and it wasn't easy, it isn't easy. And like, I don't know, maybe someone will get something out of this. Maybe a little. I felt like it wasn't enough to just tell you that I'm not vegan. So why not make this like a non-vegan mukbang, and I can talk about it while I consume non-vegan things. So let me show you what I got. Now don't judge me. I may have partaken in some recreational, and I got the munchies, girl, and I kind of popped off on my order. First thing I got was Popeyes. I ordered the spicy chicken sandwich with fries. And then I also got Pizza Hut. First thing on the menu, pepperoni pizza. It's a small personal pie. I most likely am eating all of this. Again, don't judge me. And then an order of cheese sticks. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so hungry. Okay, I'm gonna start with this chicken sandwich. This is ginormous. Like, how am I even... I ordered this without pickles because I don't like pickles. Sue me. That is so good. So, I guess maybe I'll start with why I went vegan. Hold on, I need another bite. And it's like so crunchy and like, oh my god, it's so good. So what started my vegan journey, I was on Facebook and I was online protesting the Yulin festival in China where dogs were being cooked and eaten. It was just not a fun thing. I was like online protesting like, oh my god, we have to stop this, this is evil. I kept sharing how terrible the festival was and how horrible it was to like be eating dogs, and somebody in the comments was like, how do you get mad that someone is eating a dog in another country but you're eating a cow? And that's like a sacred animal to some religions. Or like you're over here eating other animals. Like, why is the dog animal more important than the other animals? Like, if you care about animal life, they should all matter. And I don't know, something about that comment, I actually don't even remember who wrote it. Something about that comment just like clicked. And then I was like, you're right. If I claim to care about animal life, I cannot be protesting the consumption of some animals. I should be protesting the consumption of all animals. And I just went vegan cold turkey. Funny enough, my best friend had already started her vegan journey like months before I went vegan. And we would go out to dinner and she would tell me about like the things that she's learned about like animal agriculture and like how horrible it is in the US. All of this. And I was like, yeah, I'll like never go vegan. I was like, I love chicken and pizza too much. Like literally love chicken and pizza too much. It definitely wasn't easy because I went vegan cold turkey. I not only was and still am a picky eater, but I had no idea what to eat. I had to completely relearn how to eat food. It was just a lot of work, but I did it. And I did it for 10 years. I was vegan for a full 10 years, y'all. 10 years. Taking a break from that chicken, and I'm gonna have a little bite of this pizza. I usually just opt into like cheese pizza, but like I felt like for the sake of this video, like let's just throw some pepperoni on there. Yo, that is some good pizza. Now, do I regret it? Absolutely not. I feel like I learned so much. I learned so much about food, its impact to my body. I learned how to cook. I was able to open my palate being vegan because I was forced to eat foods that I normally wouldn't eat before. So I eat a lot more foods now than I did before being vegan, but I'm still picky. I literally got no pickles on my sandwich because pickles are gross. Ew. When I first went vegan, it was kind of hard to find vegan alternatives. They were very limited. Towards the later years of my veganism, it got like trendy to be vegan. So like more vegan restaurants started popping out, more vegan alternatives. So it definitely got easier to be an unhealthy vegan towards the end of my veganism. Now, why did I make the switch? Ooh, that's spicy. Ooh, that is spicy. I love that. Now, when I first went vegan, I lived a vegan lifestyle and I removed animal products and byproducts from all aspects of my life. I was shopping vegan alternatives, so I wasn't buying leather. I wouldn't participate in events that exploited animals. So for like example, the circus and an aquarium and like all of those things. I joked with my best friend all the time, but we were like level 9 vegans and like there were certain things where we'd be like, oh, will the vegan police come for us? Shout out, the vegan police is coming for us. I'm fucking arrested now. This fucking pizza is good. Imagine it's just a montage of just me eating and I just stopped talking. Also, like when I was first vegan, I was so preachy. I went to social media and would like continue to share like the horrors of animal agriculture and just like this is what you consume, like trying to like spread awareness to veganism so other people could like hopefully make a switch. It was a lot. I was doing the most and I was that girl. And I was fine. I did it for 10 years. I adjusted to a vegan lifestyle and it worked. It worked for a while. But then slowly throughout my vegan journey, I was like straying further and further away from like the core reason as to why I went vegan. And it like just happened in increments. Like I stopped living a vegan lifestyle and I was just following a vegan diet. I guess what I now realize looking back, veganism is a chore and like you really have to commit to it. Like it requires constant action. I mean, it's possible. I did it for 10 years. Point is, it's a lot of work. Like you go to a restaurant and you have to ask, if it's not specifically a vegan restaurant, you have to ask them many questions. What comes in the items? What can you substitute? You have to go into consideration like how things are cooked. So like you can't even get French fries in certain places because they might be cooked in the same oils as the meats and like the chicken. It's so much work. It's so much to think about. Like not as simple as just looking at the menu, picking something that looks great or sounds great or smells great, and then just leaving. It requires so much work. And again, it can be done. Like trust and believe that like I would go to steakhouses and have fully vegan meals and you would just load up on sides, make your own thing out of the menu. Like it's possible. Totally is. I did it for 10 years. I am nowhere negating the impact that using animal products has to the environment. It's not something that is just erased from my head. But after 10 years of doing it, especially towards the later years of my veganism, I was already having realizations that like, I'm like cheating my veganism. Like the vegan police is literally gonna cuff me. And now we go into travel. I travel often. And I feel like I was missing out on a lot of like experiencing the culture because I wasn't able to consume foods native to where I was visiting. And again, I still made it work because I went to all of these places, but many times I would have to break off from my group, or whenever we would go somewhere to eat, it was always like, oh, do they have vegan options for Jose? That's some good chicken sandwich. It got to a point where I questioned, am I vegan because I want to be vegan? Or am I still vegan because I just have been vegan? I think the biggest motivation was the Brazil trip that I just went on. I'm planning the Brazil trip with my friends, and at this point I had already decided that I wanted to slowly come back to eating animal products. One of the things that I think, like, the same way that I had a switch that like turned it on for veganism for me, like turn it on. It was the switch that turned it on to being open to eating animal products again. Oh no, it's literally the last bit of the chicken sandwich. Now, if you're not vegan, it's not as simple as just, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna have this non-vegan item. Your palate changes as you change your diet. There were certain flavors that I literally just couldn't process. Like I would taste it and immediately just like not feel well. So it wasn't as simple as like, oh, I'll just stay vegan and then when I go on trips, I'll just have a random dish. So the process is to slowly incorporate animal products back into my diet so that way, by the time it came to my Brazil trip, I enjoyed eating the foods. Like it tasted good to me. It definitely was a process. It wasn't easy. I had to like overcome like a lot of mental barriers because psychologically I would associate the taste of animal products with bad. And like in my head, now we're getting real deep and personal, y'all, but this is my psyche. I know this isn't everyone, but I have not had the best relationship with food because I've been such a picky eater. But all I literally did was just like change my diet, but I still kept my unhealthy, picky habits, which is honestly why I stayed vegan so long. So the goal with reintroducing animal products back into my diet was to further expand my palate. I learned a lot through veganism. I learned how to cook. I started eating a lot more whole foods and vegetables that I didn't before. And my goal now that I'm no longer vegan is to continue to push it further. Trust and believe it's not an easy task, but that's me and my relationship with food that I have to deal with. But I'm trying to make active steps to eat foods that I never ate before. Like the steak that I had in Brazil, oh my god, so good. I didn't really eat red meat before I was vegan. All I ate was chicken. Like literally chicken and pizza was 90% of my diet. So now I'm going for the things that I don't normally eat. I mean, not today, I kind of stick to my usual chicken and pizza. But point is, I'm exploring my food options. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the cheese sticks. Girl. Pizza Hut cheese sticks were probably one of the only foods that I missed while I was vegan, because vegan cheese sticks do not exist. Or at least I couldn't find any. Okay, all of this to say, the point of this video is not at all to come for veganism. It's not at all to sway you one way or the other. I'm sharing you my journey. And like I said, I learned so much through my veganism and I evolved. And sometimes the stances that you take in life and the decisions that you make and the lifestyle changes that you make, they're not forever. You should constantly be trying to evolve. I bettered myself and I evolved throughout my vegan journey, and now I'm on a next level of evolution. I'm trying to expand my palate even further. I'm trying to break that picky habit. If you're vegan and that's working for you right now, I love that. If you're not vegan and you don't want to go vegan, you don't have to. Honestly, do the things that work for you, do the things that better you and that help you live your life to the fullest. Never look back and regret the experiences that brought you to where you are today. And I don't regret being vegan. And I am enjoying all of the foods that I am learning to eat now. Hopefully and willingly, I break this picky habit and I evolve and become a multifaceted consumer of all products. And honestly, no one should question your reasons for changing your lifestyle. If it makes you happy, if it brings you joy, and it's not harming anyone else, then you should do it. Don't worry about what other people have to say. If I let the comments of other people and their judgment stop me from living my life, I would not be openly gay and be a makeup artist. So honestly, live your life. Live your life, live your life for you. Live your life for you. Do what you gotta do. Don't be afraid of change, embrace change. Sometimes change can be ugly and messy and like weird, foreign. Keep on going in there. Let's see what's on the other side of this fog. You picking up what I'm putting down? Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? But that's it, you're all caught up. I had my therapy session and came to some realizations in this video, and now you know a little bit more about me. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I would love to continue the conversation. I want to know people's different perspectives, point of views. Maybe we could like talk it out. It was so great getting to chat with you, but I have an entire order of cheese sticks that are now cold because I've been talking for way too damn long. So I'm gonna go warm them up, enjoy the rest of my evening. That's all I have for you, Bestiedoes. If you would like to see some vertical screen content, you can find me at cacidoe on all social media platforms. And I will see you beautiful beings on the next one. Bye. Mwah. Can you tell? I don't think so.